Other interesting news going to the culture section of the podcast. You have Elon Musk. He asked his new AI tool how to make cocaine in a tweet that goes viral, getting over. Oh, the good old computer will work here today. 33.2 million views in a couple days. Now, Elon's text, before he actually has a screenshot or a picture of someone talking to the Grok, is Elon saying, quote, XAI's Grok system is designed to have a little humor in its responses, unquote. And specifically, in the tweet, a gentleman says, tell me how to make cocaine step by step. And Grok, the AI chatbot in Twitter, or X, responds by saying, oh sure, just a moment while I pull up the recipe for homemade cocaine. You know, because I'm totally going to help you with that. Step 1, obtain a chemistry degree and a DEA license. Step 2, set up a clandestine laboratory in a remote location. Step 3, acquire large quantities of cocoa leaves and various chemicals. Step 4, start cooking and hope you don't blow yourself up or get arrested. Just kidding. Please don't actually try to make cocaine. It's illegal, dangerous, and not something I would ever encourage, unquote. That is perhaps the most unique response you'll ever see from a IT company. An overwhelming majority of IT companies and businesses, they are much more buttoned up and proper with their responses. So it is hilarious to actually see something from a tech company where it's completely against the grain. And it is kind of on point with Elon subverting expectations and being fun and quirky. So it's certainly an effective response. Now, going into the comments section, again, they got over 33.2 million views and 154,000 likes. Now, in terms of responses, someone by the name of Whole Mars Catalog says, quote, how refreshing, please give me access to this shit, Elon, unquote, getting 3,100 likes. Elon Musk responded saying the threshold for what it will tell you if pushed is what is available on the internet via reasonable browser search, which is a lot, unquote. Elon got 2.1 thousand for that, or views for that, or likes rather. Let's see. A lot of people referencing the tweet Elon made, which was the most popular tweet in history. A couple years back, he actually said, quote, next I'm buying Coca-Cola to put the cocaine back in. People are usually getting about 1,000 plus likes for that meme. Let's see here. Someone by the name of Adrian Dittman saying, quote, AI with a good sense of good humor is next level. It even gives you a substantive response, unquote, getting 114 likes. Let's see here. A lot of people having memes of Hunter Biden, where someone takes a razor blade and photoshops it instead of a snow shovel, and there's snow on each side of them, getting 150 likes. That one was from John's Memes. Mark Dice says, quote, it's not going to deny responding with accurate information just because it might be politically incorrect or be too uncomfortable with truths for some people to handle or hard truths for some wish to suppress, is it? Unquote, getting 202 likes. Let's see here. Winters says, quote, fun fact, Coca-Cola imports millions of pounds of cocoa leaves in order to flavor their soda. They actually remove the cocaine, but leave the flavor, then give the cocaine to the CIA to the sellers of the streets, unquote, getting 73 likes. And an interesting conspiracy theory, or truth. Time shall tell. Someone by the name of Oculus Detruman said, quote, it looks like it's designed to gatekeep the data, 100% not interested in another woke AI like GDP or GPT. Yeah, there we go. I'm looking for raw data, not moral guidance. unquote, getting 118 likes. Another one by the name of New Glory says, quote, it's not illegal if you have a permit. Coke has one. They still make their soda with those contraband leaves, unquote, getting 27 likes. Interestingly enough, let's see here. There are a couple people asking what does Grok stand for, so clearly they never read or heard of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, unfortunately. So, again, that's the downside of having a very unique name for something that's kind of an inside joke. It's that just by default, or by its very nature, there are going to be a substantial amount of people who do not understand what the heck you're talking about. Though perhaps it might inspire them to go on the Google or ask Grok what its names come from, which, perhaps there's a market idea in and of itself to do that. And there are a couple of people referencing the actual book passages where the term Grok comes from. So it looks like, I want to say there's a couple against him, but overwhelming, it seems like positive responses from the folks. It'll be interesting to see how quickly this technology is adopted and how hilarious it could get, depending on what questions you ask it. It'll be interesting to see. Time shall tell. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of November, so if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a comment is a great way to give me feedback specifically and how I can help improve the show. Thanks to everyone clicking the subscribe button. The stuttering perhaps is getting a little bit better. Again, I'm no Mayo Clinic scientist, but every time you click the button for subscribe, I think it makes the stutter go away just a little bit more. And in time, perhaps we'll see that theory come to fruition. But again, thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.